A while ago, I had talked about doing a shading tutorial, so let's get into it. Obviously, I start with a sketch, add that good old line work. Then I go ahead in and I create another layer underneath my line work. I then exceedingly meticulously color in just around the outline. That way I can just do this. Oh, beautiful.
To all the people that are going to ask why I don't just use my line work as reference, I never connect my lines, so it ends up just flooding the whole page, so this is the easiest way I figured out how to do it. Anyone have any suggestions? Let me know in the comments.
I then go in and I duplicate that layer. Make sure you alpha lock both of them. On the top one, select multiply. Click OK. There we go. And then you're going to make this top layer a light gray. And then on this top layer that's multiplied on the bottom one, I start adding my shading and my highlights by using anything from black to white. Sometimes it's handy to remind yourself where your light source is coming from. And voila! Now you can go ahead and select this layer, your underneathy one, and you can start working on coloring. So whatever your source material is that you're utilizing, feel free to color swatch that. Or if it's just freehand and you're doing, whatever you want. And look at that. The shading stays. Then you spend a few hours coloring, adding in a bunch of details no one's gonna notice. And bam! Colored and shaded. Couple last things to note. If you don't want your shading to be quite as harsh, you can go ahead and bring the opacity down, and that will make your shading go from nothing to something, and you can pick anywhere in that range. Also, if you want colored shading, also an option. Select the option color, and then you can play around with adding like a warm light, a cold light, the Joker's coming to kill you light. So yeah, that's my shading tutorial. Let me know if it was helpful or if you have any questions.